Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today I'm going to do a review on Purely Cosmetics. Hey everyone, welcome back. So Purely Cosmetics is actually based in California, Southern California, and it's the founder is Robin Bloom. Hi Robin. And Robin started the company, and she actually formulates all her stuff, so which is really cool. And when she directed me to her website a few weeks ago, I was just like, oh, another mineral makeup company, I'm definitely open to anything and everything as long as there's something that's going to catch my attention, which it did, because, I always look at the ingredients list of most products, because if there's something in it that's, quite different, or, something that a lot of the other brands or other products don't have, then it will definitely catch my attention. So Purely Cosmetics just caught my attention because of that. So I've been trying them out for a few weeks now. Gosh, yeah, probably about a month. And I'm just going to share with you the products that I've been testing out and why I like them. So I'm going to start with Oil Absorb. Okay, this is the first thing that really caught my eye, because Oil Absorb, oh my god, as you know, I have oily skin, so I'm like, wow, Oil Absorb powder. And one thing that I like about this is that its main ingredient right here is bentonite clay. Okay, so basically the ingredients only consist of bentonite clay, silica, calcium carbonate, and kaolin clay. Now we know kaolin clay is used for most of really good high-end foundations and face powders and stuff like that, and it gives that nice beautiful slip, alright, almost that cream-like slip to mineral foundation. And for those of you guys who are familiar with ingredients, you know that when you mix bentonite clay with kaolin clay, and then you add silica and you add calcium carbonate to that, you know right away that you have one mean oil fighting machine, right? And that's all the ingredients there is to this product. So that's why I'm really excited about that, because of the bentonite clay on it. So I'm just going to demonstrate that to you guys. I've been using this for about, oh gosh, 3 weeks now. I really love it. So basically you just apply it on. You can put this on first, alright, to mattify your skin, and then you can apply your makeup on. Or you can also use this as a finishing powder. And this is going to take care of your oils throughout the whole day. So just going to use it in my buffer brush and see how like shiny and oily that is. Alright, so I'm just going to apply this right into one side of my, look how mattifying that is, okay? And the bentonite clay, of course, is going to keep absorbing the oil that my skin produces, alright? And the kaolin clay is also going to help absorb the oils as well as the silica, but the kaolin clay is the one that's giving it that beautiful kind of cream-like glide and finish and slip to the product. Okay, look at that. I mean, I'm pretty dark skinned and it doesn't even look ashy on me, so which is really one thing that I like, because a lot of powders, oil absorbing powders on me kind of tend to look powdery when you apply it. Alright, so again, I'm just going to like really pack this on, and you'll see how it doesn't look ashy or look powdery at all on my skin. So that what really kicked my sock off, like when I've been using this product, so which is really good. And again, look at that, really dry compared to, see how oily the rest of my skin is. Look at that dry. So I really like this product. So this is the Oil Absorb from Purely Cosmetics. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to show you and talk about is the Silk and Pearl Primer. Okay, now this is a face primer, and the main ingredient on this product is silk powder and pearl powder. Now the rest of the ingredients are mica, carnauba wax, kaolin clay, allantoin, silica, and calcium carbonate. And we talked about half of those earlier. Again, the combination of kaolin clay, the calcium carbonate, and the silica is going to act as an oil absorber. So again, ideal if you have oily skin, especially in your T-zone, like combo skin, or if you have a complete, oily skin like I do all over. But the primary ingredient that caught my eye on this product is the silk powder and the pearl powder. Now, silk powder and pearl powder both have amino acids, so it's really, really good for your skin. These are two ingredients that I really wish that other face products contain, because it's, skin needs amino acid. And if you want something natural that's going to provide you that, then definitely look for something that has pearl powder and silk powder in it, okay? And silk powder is also a natural humectant, which means it's going to grab moisture from the air and seal it into your skin, and also acting as an oil absorber along with that. So it's almost like kind of like a dual purpose ingredient, okay? So it's acting as a humectant and also as an oil absorber. Now, the pearl powder is actually derived from pulverizing mother of pearl, and that's what's providing the adhesion, okay? So by itself, pearl powder is really, really sticky, so adding that as an ingredient is what's going to give the primer adhesion, so that way when you apply your foundation on top of it, it's going to stick to your skin, and it's going to pretty much last a lot longer, as if than if you're not wearing primer. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate to you how it looks. Again, I'm just going to use my buffer brush. Alright, and again, I'm just going to tap it over here, and again, see how like matte looking that is. Again, the combination of the kaolin clay, the calcium carbonate, and the silica is going to take care of that. Of course, the silk powder along with the pearl powder is also doing that, but at the same time, it's also going to keep my skin from over drying because it's acting as a humectant. Now, one thing that you'll notice, guys, see how like my acne marks in here look softer? It's because the silk powder is kind of like filling in the fine lines and the crevices and the pores and the kind of like the craters in there, and therefore when I apply the foundation, it's going to just kind of like stay on the surface, and it's not going to sink into that. And I'm just going to demonstrate that to you after I prime my face so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I'm just going to use a little bit of my foundation, alright, and then I'm going to apply it . Look at that. See how like so much softer my like acne marks are compared to that, and you're not going to need any concealer if you use this primer, because it's initially kind of like covering certain imperfections, so that way your foundation really sticks to it and gives you a little bit more coverage. Wow. Nice, huh? Okay, and then the third product that I'm going to show you today and talk about is the Diamond Perfect Finish. Oh my god. Wow. I am just truly, truly impressed by this one. I love, 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 love it. Now, I use this at, I think, 3 different clients as well, and they are just like, holy moly, what is this stuff? So basically I refer them to the website, and let me tell you about this. Now, Diamond Perfect has, oh my gosh, I think almost 1 full carat of powdered diamond in a jar. Okay, and of course that's going to give you that beautiful photoluminescent effect, alright, and which basically, okay, just not to be too technical about it, it basically kind of radiates like the reds and the greens to that you can't see in your eye, but like it's the same kind of like reflected colors that emanates when you were younger, and of course as we age you lose that. So that's why younger skin kind of like have a different glow to it. It's because of that, you know, refraction or reflect effect per se. Okay, but anyway, we're talking makeup, we're not being scientific here. And anyway, one thing I like, oh my gosh, you guys, look how finely milled this is. And this is like high definition stuff here, okay? And one thing that's great about this, work just like most HD powder, but it's not just silica, all right? And to me, I just kind of questioned that. What is HD about pure silica? But it's how finely milled it is. You know, that's basically what it is that if you apply that on, it almost disappear in your skin because it's so fine that it looks great up close, which is what HD makeup is all about, okay? And that it just looks great up close. Another thing is, like, I wish you guys can really, really feel this. Oh my gosh, it's beyond, I can't even explain it. You guys will just have to really, I'm so out of words, I can't explain it. It's soft and cream-like, but it's a completely different feeling. Now, the ingredients on this, I'm going to try and read it out to you guys. Now, I know I probably pronounced this a lot of time in the past, but it's just kind of like one of those things that you just kind of like, you know. Anyway, it's polymethylsilsesquioxane, all right? And basically, that's kind of like a lubricant. So I think that's definitely the key ingredient, of course, that's giving this like really, really amazing feel to it. It's just amazing. It's, you know, like I said, you guys will have to really, really feel this to know what I'm talking about. And basically also that ingredient acts as a moisturizer because, you know, it's kind of like a, it's acting as a lubricant as well as a moisturizer, so it's really good for your skin. Now, polymethylsilsesquioxane also helps the diamond powder to stick to the skin, all right? And what else is in here? It's really not much. That's it. And then there's diamond copolymer and of course the diamond powder, and that's it. And so there's no silica listed in here, so it's not silica. But this is definitely HD approved, and I know if I do HD testing, I would approve it for HD. So I'm going to show you anyway. This is definitely favored by a lot of artists, and you can check out their website also for, you know, other people that really fave this. Now I'm just going to use my brush, and of course I'm going to use in my T-zone where I like using this, and I'm just going to show you. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And I'm going to like get up close into the camera so you guys can see it. Look how amazing that look in HD. Okay, right down my nose. Not a problem with this. It can be whitening for those of you guys who are dark skinned. Now, I'm pretty dark skinned, I'm tan, okay, but if you are darker than me, what you want to do is wear this underneath instead of as a finishing powder, so that way it doesn't look whitening on your skin, alright? So, but if you're fair complected, then definitely use this as a finishing powder, which is just amazing. And it just, oh my gosh, I wish I can tell you guys how it feels like on my skin, and I can't. I mean, I'm trying to show you, but I can't. You guys are just going to have to check it out yourself. It just have a different slip and slide, and it's just a different feeling to it. Okay, so as you can see, for tan skin or darker skin, it can look whitening. Again, use it under your foundation, which is what I'm going to show you. Again, I'm going to go back to my foundation, my mineral foundation, and I'm going to apply it on top. There we go. Look at that. That's why I love, love, love this. Again, it's almost 1 full carat of crushed or powdered diamond in every jar. Okay, and you guys would just have to really feel it. There's no words I can explain it to you guys further. There's no way I can show you guys in a video. You will just have to really try and feel it. Okay, so those are the products that I pick from Purely Cosmetics to show you. Again, the Oil Absorb. This is the Pearl and Silk Powder Primer. And then, of course, the Diamond Powder. The Diamond Perfect Finish. That's what it is. Diamond Perfect Finish. Brighten my T's now. Okay. Again, it's great for oily skin. Do check it out at purelycosmetics.com. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully that helps. Bye.